All right. And we're back. And I am logged on. There we go. My stream information. What's up, Twitchers? Good evening from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. And I'm going to play some AIGLE. It's 1809. It's a Warband mod, single player Napoleonic Wars. So welcome to my game. So I'll can that for a minute. But what this is Napoleonic Wars single player mod for Warband. And I'm going to play some skirmishes and I'm going to see how my stream goes. It's going to be running at 720, unfortunately, 30 frame rates per second. A month ago I could stream on Twitch perfectly, 1080 high def, super fast. And I haven't been able to ever since, unfortunately. And I've not heard from Twitch, and that's a real bummer. So this stream might look like hell. This is a test. I want to see how it goes. And if it goes okay, I'm in day 7 of a new campaign. And I'm portraying one of my ancestors. And if this stream turns out fair, then I'll continue streaming that campaign. But I've started moving my videos over to my YouTube gaming channel at Sick Daddy Gaming, SICKDADDYGAMES. Just a disclaimer, I have multiple sclerosis. I'm not drunk. Just wanted to let any of my viewers know that. And one of the things I wanted to do with Twitch was hopefully gaming for a good cause. I thought that would be awesome. But I've been really digging this AIGLE mod. I haven't played it probably since last year. This computer is a new computer. My brother bought me a new computer about 6 months ago because my hard drive crashed to my old one. So I'm running with a really good rig. i7, 16 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte, huge paging file, 2 gig NVIDIA. I've got about the best internet that Xfinity offers. But I'm going to see how this goes, and if the stream turns out all right, I'm day 7 in my campaign, then I will start streaming my campaign, which is turning out to be a lot of fun. It's really cool. It's 1809 and Napoleon's on the move. But here in these skirmishes I'm going to run, if this skirmish isn't lagging too hard, I'll play some more skirmishes. If not, I'm going to keep posting my stuff on my YouTube channel. You can find the link to my YouTube Games channel on my About tab of my Twitch channel. So let's jump in and get killed. I'll probably get popped right in the head right off the bat. And so we'll fight the French. And no cavalry. I want all infantry. Looks good. It's just to be small. We're at the Old Farmhouse. Let's have some fun. And this is an alpha mod if you've never played this mod. So a few things might be incomplete. Most of it's pretty well done and evened out across the board. I don't see too many strange things in the game, and I haven't really had too many bugs with it. I'd call it a beta at this point, but I wish they would finish it because it's phenomenal. It's a really awesome, fun single-player mod to play. And if you'd let me talk all day, I'd do it. Present. And this is just what I do here in Gettysburg National Military Park and reenacting. Of course, this is a different time period. And let's get these guys up here. Form 2 ranks. I didn't want to give that command. That's the real lag test right there. gotcha. I'm going to bayonet charge here in a minute. I hope this looks half as good for you as it does for me, because my game looks amazing. I mean, this is super high def. It's 1080. My game looks real. And I know it's not going to look as good in my stream, unfortunately. All right, guys, follow me. But this looks awesome to me. There's a couple of them up there, and I am loaded. I'm dying to get my old Enfield out, go shoot some powder. It's that time of the year again. I want to get out here on the battlefield and do some living history, talk to some folks, leave a young kid with a good memory of their visit to historic Gettysburg. Look at this guy, man. He's gunning for me. I got your number, Sonny. I see ya. I see you, boy. You're next. Well, I guess that's it. Check it out. So I'm hoping this stream's coming out okay. This looks amazing for me. The frame rates are like 1,000,000. The graphics are so vivid. It's beautiful. I mean, I can tell that. Yeah, that's a U. It's an old evergreen. I can tell you what the plants are. It's hilarious. That's how detailed it is for me. And I haven't streamed in a while because I've had an issue with Twitch. But my chat overlay should be enabled. I got that installed, I think, last week. And the game I originally wanted to stream on Twitch was my Last Days of the Third Age Lord of the Rings mod. I play a lot of Warband mods. I play more Warband than anything. And Viking Conquest. Most of my games are pretty heavily modded, but that was fun. So hopefully the stream's going okay. And I'm in day 7 and I'm portraying my ancestor who fought at the Battle of New Orleans. And so I'm 7 days into the game, and and so far I went through character creation, and I got into a duel after a bar argument. We fought some smugglers. We met the king, and all of that is in a longer video. The whole character creation, the beginning of this campaign in AIGLE 1809. It's April 16th, Sunday at 7 a.m. That whole character creation, the start of this campaign, is in a longer video on my Sick Daddy Games YouTube channel. If anyone's interested in checking it out and seeing what it's like to create a character in AIGLE or in Warband, my video's on there for you to check it out. The link is on my About tab in my Twitch channel. But one of the reasons I wanted to stream this, and this is running super fast for me. The water looks like glass. The trees look awesome. There's mist on the land. It looks bitchin'. I wish it looked as good for you guys. 3 weeks ago, it did look this good and streamed perfectly on Twitch, super high def and everything. And I've had no joy since, man. I wish they would get back to me. But the reason that I wanted to stream this too was I'm going to Dublin, because rumor has it that Richard Sharpe himself happens to be in Dublin, probably downing some swill. Good old boar's milk. And so we have Sir John Hope. Let's go meet Sir John Hope and hope he's not a jerk. 6th Inniskilling Dragoons. Do I know you? I'm Private Ben Tunget. At your service, sir. I'm 6th Inniskilling Dragoons, a vassal of the United Kingdom and Lord of Dublin. See what he's up to. What are you and your men doing? We're scouting for the enemy around Dublin. I'll guard the areas near my home. I'm not accompanying the marshal because I can do greater deeds. Much like, you know, a warband. This mod has been sitting on the shelves for a long time. These guys have done such phenomenal work, but I'm going to start finishing it for my own purposes. So stay tuned. And if I continue this campaign here on Twitch and keep streaming it on a daily basis, I'll let you know what I've changed each day, because I'd like to finish companions and character classes and troop trees. There's a lot I could do with this myself, and I have the time. And I have some skills. I should say I still have some skills after all these years. So in any event, he said, welcome to multiple sclerosis. What is the realm doing? So London is going to be under siege, and I am just starting out. I'm level 1, so I have like 3 soldiers with me that I got from the local garrison west of London. And so, I mean, I'm level 1. I think it look cool. But I'm going to go into Dublin for this special occasion, and I'm hoping that Richard Sharpe is in here, because he would be a great addition to he'd be my first companion, my first follower here in my Napoleonic warband. And so let's take a walk around the streets first and foremost, and it's usually a bitchin' scene. These guys did such a good job with this mod. Look at this. This is awesome. This is so awesome. I have not played this in over a year since my last computer, so I'm just like, wow, this is awesome. So we'll pretend like I'm playing this for the first time. It's been a long time. Right on. And so my ancestor, Benjamin Tunget, fought with Captain Wood's Kentucky militia at the Battle of New Orleans with General Jackson. But I don't know much else about his life, so we'll fill in some gaps. Man, he looks good. And if you're a reenactor and you're looking at this, and I'm a reenactor, semi-retired, man, I'd like to have those threads. Right on. So, let's see what's up. Let's see what's going around. My frame rates right now are just smoking. Just smoking. Those women need to have different dresses. Most of the women have the same dresses, so that's the kind of things that I change up. So you see a little more variety. Yep, looks like somebody from Norfolk, East Anglia. Horse merchant? Don't need one, I'm all set. So tell me about Dublin. This is the town of Dublin, sir. Our town and the surrounding lands belong to 88th Connaught Rangers of the United Kingdom. 88th Connaught Rangers, very cool. We don't produce much here these days. If you'd like to learn more, you can speak with our guildmaster. Same old warband stuff. One interesting thing about what I'm playing right now is I installed a mod on top of this mod, and it is the Brunswick Troop mod, and it adds 4 or 5 more new, different, unique troops to the troop trees. And so I'm looking forward to trying it out and seeing what we got. Awesome. And so my purpose here is to go to the pub, trying to find, isn't that funny? I can't find a pub in Dublin, of all places. I can look around here all day. I might not find the pub. So I'm just going to click into the tavern and see what we find. Awesome. Very awesome. I love it. And so what I will do, I'm already making mental notes. And so in the morning when I wake up with coffee, if I wake up in the morning because I have narcolepsy, I'll do changes like this. I'll change her dress. I'll put a better peasant dress on her, or add some texture to that so that it looks textured like that. And so we'll fix that up, brush up the, polish up the character design. And so we have a watchman. He's probably for hire. Tavern patron's going to tell me to piss off. I don't gamble, so I'm not interested in Pharaoh. Another patron. This guy is so drunk that he is just floating. Check him out. My gosh, how much ale did you drink, sir? Patron. patron, and if my estimations are correct, and they are, we have the infamous Sean Bean, otherwise known as Lieutenant Colonel Richard Sharpe from Sharpe's Rifles and Sharpe's Waterloo. It's a good TV series, and the books are written by my favorite author, Bernard Cornwell. Check it out. You got some small feet there, Mr. Bean, and buckle shoes. He's got a sword, his breeches, looking pretty good. It doesn't look like he has much in the way of weapons, so we'll have to hook him up if we can afford to hire him. What are you staring at then? Say, aren't you that bloke that saved Wellesley's life? Yes, he is. Really? Well, perhaps your ignorance can be forgiven. Our ancestral lands are far away, over the mountains. From the song in the theme song of the television program, that reference. Good tune. I've already modded the tune into the game as well. I put a bunch of the Sharpe's TV series music into the game. There was some OGs missing from the music folder that were listed on the music ini file, and so I have fixed that, and it now has a complete soundtrack with no missing tracks. Like all the men of my family, I've come to a foreign land to make a name for myself in the profession of arms before returning home to take over custodianship of my estates. Unfortunately, the authorities in these lands have little understanding of the warrior code, and have chosen to call me a bandit and brigand and put a price on my head. A most unfair libel to throw at a gentleman adventure, you will surely agree. But I'm anxious to avoid any further trouble, so if you know of any company of fighting men where I might enlist, I would be most grateful. I run such a company and might be able to hire an extra hand. And I have like 4 coin. I'm like a pauper private soldier with a couple of my hoodlums with me, and we're calling ourselves the Chosen Bastards. Okay, so I know which character he was from the vanilla Mountain Blade. 300 francs? Yeah, that's too bad. I was really looking forward to recruiting him, but I don't have 300 francs laying around, and I'm not going to for quite some time. So maybe next time, Richard. Bummer, I was really looking to recruiting him too, but I just don't have the coin. All right, so let's get our bearings, and I know where the tavern is next time. Right down the street from where we spawned. Cool beans. My daughter would be looking at that going, Dad, that wasn't like that during that time period. Bitch and barrel models. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Can you tell me how is life here? Times are hard, sir. What is your trade? I take what work I can, sir. I'm sure you do. Karl Heinrich Wilhelm Anfing likes to torture his enemies. I wouldn't want to get on the bad side of that man. Have a good day, sister. Yep. Okay, so can I... Nope, it looks like my horse is Vamos. I tried to call my horse. You could usually call your horse. But I guess I'm going to go and try to defeat some small-time bandits, get into some skirmishers. I think London might be in danger of being besieged, probably by Holland. And so I'm going to head east back across the Irish Sea and head back towards London and make something of myself. Let's see what we got in the marketplace. Gunsmith. I can get rid of this junk. I don't need it. That hatchet, I'm wondering if I can use that to chop down doors in a siege. That's my sea service pistol, but I can't use all of them, and I at least wanted to try my rubbish musket. Because pistol, man, you have to be up close and personal to get any joy from that pistol. So I'm not buying nothing. I've still got plenty of food for my troops. And the merch, no, there's some bread for 5. I can't even buy a loaf of bread. I think I'm level 1. The tailor's got all kinds of fancy styles. I don't need any of it. I just need my uniform. And so we will continue working our way up the ladder, slowly but surely. And so here's where we're at. Yours truly. And my character sheet. And so yeah, I'm still level 1. And so we have a long way to go, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. My musketry skill is still below 100, so I have a long ways to go. And it's going to be bitching, climbing up the ladder and fighting through this time period. And as time goes on, I'll be doing some more of my homework, and I'll share some history with you guys when we are in particular areas of fighting a battle in a particular region. I'll share some local lore with you. I'll do my homework. It'll be awesome. So can I enlist any volunteers? I don't have any money. I wonder how much these guys cost. Man, they don't want to just jump on board and fight for the king. What kind of patriots are they? So we're going to head back over to Jolly Old, and it is under siege. And so I have to hook up with a lord who has a larger army. And so there's nothing going on here in the Isle of Man. One playthrough I was envisioning earlier today was, what if I started like the Jacobite rebellion that never happened in 1809 and start my own faction up north in Scotland. Bunch of Scottish Highlander riflemen. And so again, I have MS, so I medicate often. If you're checking in on my stream, say hey. My chat box should be working on my screen and my alerts as well. And if you do pop into my stream and you're checking it out, let me know how it's looking. I know it could look better in a month. It looked phenomenal. But for the past 3 weeks, I don't know what happened with Twitch, but it's 720, 30, 4500 bit rate. And when I first came onto Twitch, I was jamming 1080, high def, flying. It was awesome. So I'm wondering if I can enlist any. I don't have enough money. I even have to have money to enlist volunteers. So I'm going to show you guys this depot if you've never been here. And so this is pretty much my go-to for everything. The depot of the King's Army. Awesome. Look at the uniforms, man. I don't think there's... I live in the Civil War capital of the world. There's reenactors here all the time, but COVID-19 has changed a lot of things. There hasn't been a lot of living history or anything lately. But, so I can check in there with my commander and I can bring him captured banners. I can get promotions. I can equip myself here. I can get new clothing, uniforms, recruit soldiers, all kinds of stuff. And so yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's go in the depot. And so in the depot, I can talk to the recruiter. Troops can be purchased here. Troops are purchased one at a time. Recruiting flag bearers requires 30 of one type of infantry or 20 of guards or cavalry. Alpha note, and again, Legal is an alpha mod. So there might be a few bugs, there might be some things missing. I've seen a few things missing, but I've never ever really had bugs with this mod, and I've been playing it for several years through its progression, its slow progression, unfortunately. So I don't want 60th Riflemen to replace my 95th Riflemen. I want my 95th Riflemen. But the quartermaster, I can look at uniforms and Royal Highlander, Foot Guard Grenadier, Foot Guard Fusilier, Grenadier, Center Company Fusilier. Let's check out the Highlander gear. Awesome. Super awesome. Oh yeah. Man, if you're a reenactor, you'd never take that off. I saw a couple of guys downtown in Gettysburg the other day wearing kilts. There's a good old Irish pub here. But in any event, I think I can sell this stuff here. I'm probably not going to get much for it, but I'm going to keep my pistol. The hatchet, I'll ditch it. I'll get some coin for that. Not much, but hey. So no, I guess we won't do that because I am so poor right now. I need every ducat I can get. And so let's check these out. Let's check these uniforms out. Right on. Look at that. That's almost what I have. British Rifleman Greatcoat, coat. Foot Guard. Nope. Fusilier. About the same. Ranker. It's about the same. Some of the minor details on his waistcoat and his dressing on his hat is where you'd see the difference. Cool. Very cool. What I want to find, arsenals I can hire cannons. So I can hire artillery pieces and artillery crews, recruit them for a fee. It was strange back in these days, during Napoleonic times, that people could purchase commissions. That was really strange. So if you had the dough, you were the guy in charge. So we've got patrols out here, and my ancestor, Private Benjamin Tunget, would have been where my family came to the States from, here in East Anglia, right around where Norfolk is, Norwich, Norfolk and North Walsham. This whole area is where our village is still today. So I'm going to head to Jolly Old, and now that I am an official Limey, lovely Limey, cuddly Limey, adorable Limey, I'm going to head to London, and hopefully the Dutch don't feed me my head, unless it's the French. Yep, we have a... This is going to be bitchin'. If I can get in this siege and I can stream this, this will be awesome. It might crash, and my stream will be over. But we have the... we have a badass siege going on. We have a siege going on. And so this is awesome. I love sieges. I love defending. I'm going to run out of rounds. So hopefully I can pick some up off the ground. But check out the world map. I mean, it's everywhere, man. It's even got the Hebrides, the Orkneys, Norway, Sweden, Denmark. They're not active. But and the countries of the Napoleonic Wars are. One thing that I would love to see them finish and add is the Peninsula campaign here in Portugal and Spain during this time. And that's what would have been going on in 1809. But yeah, I'd love to see that added. But the papacy is heavily involved. And so we're going to go all over the place. We're going to go to Prussia, hang out with the Red Baron's ancestors. And so, yeah, wish me luck. I hope this stream, this siege goes off without a hitch. And so I'll show you what I'm looking at. And my troops. I'm at 100%. My screen looks a little heavy contrast. It's a little dark around the edges. The shadows are very pronounced. But in any event, I have my 60th Rifleman recruit. I mean, these guys aren't going to make it. And I need 10 ducats in order to even promote them. And so I can't promote him either. And so we'll jump into siege. I just realized I forget things rather easily. I have multiple sclerosis, so I have some memory issues. I just realized I was promoted to first corporal, then I was promoted to sergeant, and then I was promoted to captain. and reenacting in about 5 years. And that was fun. I love reenacting. I love doing living history. But, fingers crossed, knock on wood, let's join this siege. I'm going to see how well armed I am. My pistol isn't going to do much for me. I need that rifle, or I should say musket, because it's not rifled. So, there goes nothing. Pass through the siege lines and enter London. So we're defending London. And I don't have a bayonet, so what I'm going to do is, the first soldier that drops, I'm going to grab the best rifle I can and some extra cartridges. I've got a big badass fancy knife. It's like a big old sharp skin. It's like a big old Irish butcher knife. London has come under siege by Cornelius Rudolphus Theodorus Cranehoff. So yeah, let's go into London and we're going to join the battle. Bitchin'. Awesome. Awesome. Scheisse, scheisse. We've got 758 troops versus their 1565. I have my troop count set at 150, so it should be about 75 per side. So it shouldn't be a lot of lag. I'm used to playing battles of like 1,000 Vikings killing each other. Offline single player. And I mean, I stream that super fast. But this, I don't know. I haven't played this in a year. I've never streamed a siege before. So, fingers crossed. Let's start shooting. And I have a feeling these Dutch are going to just, oh, awesome. Very awesome. Very, very awesome. So it's this siege. I remember playing this. This is great. So can I use this artillery piece? I wonder if how do I use, I don't know how to use the artillery piece. I play a lot of Forgotten Hope in Battlefield, but, and you just grab the artillery piece and start shooting. Let's go, guys. I got to get these guys up here. I wonder if I can command them. I don't think I can, but I want these troops right here. All right. All right, this is bitchin'. All right, I love it. I love it, love it. Spread out. Spread out, fellas. Awesome. Nope. Formation orders. Spread out. I love it. There's a lot of good commands in this. Yeah, this is fantastic. You guys need to spread out some more. Let's go, guys. Oh, man. I'm trying to command these guys. I'm dead right off the bat. All right. I can't turn it. I'm trying to turn it. I wish this looked as good for you as it does for me. Well, I don't want to sit that one out. And if we're done, I might be done. But boy, I'd sure like to continue playing that. Bummer. The enemy has been forced to retreat. The assault is over, but the siege continues. And so, how am I setting? Bad, bad, bad. Lost 2 of my guys. I'm at 10%. And what I wanted to do is I can sell some of this stuff. And I want to get back into that siege if I can get some of my health back up. And I'm feeling a little bit of sludginess in my mouse from my stream. And so I can upgrade this guy. Go to the City Hall. The lighting is darker than the last time I was here. Hello, ladies. Emily, Beatrice, Soldier. Huh. That's strange. It doesn't have his personal name. That's what I mean, Alpha. And where is the king? Because the king's cruising around with 600 troops. Decisions, decisions. So, I don't know if we can get back into this siege or not. Let's check out the pub. And it looks like Mr. Fielding may have departed the premises for a bit. But Mr. Fielding is our contact in London. And he has some anti-smuggler missions for us. And I don't have the troops to continue on with that quest yet. We've already wiped out some smugglers for him, but we're going to the smuggler's den to continue wiping them out. But I need to recruit maybe a half a dozen men before I do that. But that quest is on temporary hold. What are you guys doing over here? It's a little strange. So I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen with this siege, because we're still under siege. It's saying I can join the battle again. That would be cool. But man, they took me right out. They come right up over that hill. I was trying to get those guys on that line so they could be right behind that wicker and start shooting. So we'll try to accomplish that again. Spread out, guys. Too far. There we go. And you guys are in single formation, yes? Right where I got popped last time. All right. So this is the real lag test right here. You know what? I got my crappy old rifle. I need to get a better rifle. Because I don't even have a bayonet. Right on. Much better. Let's load this baby. Much better rifle. I should say musket accurately. Awesome. Gosh, gotta take a selfie. Come on, defending London. I couldn't hit the side of a barn. Got to get these guys back up here and regroup. Regroup, regroup, regroup. Come on, guys, regroup. On me. Just showing this off, you guys. This looks awesome. Excellent. It's a blast. Got him. I sure hope this stream comes out, because boy, this sure looks good for me. And I've got my graphics turned down. I wish I could crank them. I need to figure out how to order a bayonet charge. Got another one. Get all my guys up here and lined up. Some concentrated fire going on. Come on, gentlemen. All right. Awesome, man. This is cool. This is really cool. Oops, sorry about that. You know, I wonder if they have any flag bearers. Doggone, son, I'm glad I'm deaf in that ear. Because if I can capture a flag, I can get a promotion. Shice. Leveled up twice. Awesome. Get back to the line. Alright, guys. Excellent. 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 Awesome. 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 Come on, guys, get back here behind the wall. I can't tell if they have artillery or not. I wish this artillery was going off. I hit one of them. I'm shooting into the crowd. Sorry there, Chumley. Boy, I'd sure like to get that artillery piece going. I don't know how. I'll be taking those guys out like nuts, like crazy right now. There's nothing. I guess this is for show, but we're fighting line battles, big line battles in the field. The artillery's active. You can control it. So I'm not sure why I can't hear. Why, sir? Why are you not fighting, sir? All right. Just like the good old days. Let's go, Richard. Good deal, yeah. All right. All right, all right, all right. Time to kill. They might take London. They outnumbered us 2-1. King George shows up. He's got 600 troops. He's somewhere. The whole army is up in Holland, I think, besieging a town up there. And so London's undefended. Okay, boys, time to get back behind the walls. We got a horde coming. A horde of duchies. There we go, gentlemen. Right here. Line up. Form a line, you shits. I wish they'd get closer to the wall. We got to get them up here. Come on, guys. If I get them up over that dirt hill, fire at him. Concentrated fire. Hell yeah. Oh, so much for the gallant and brave. I wasn't knocked out by the enemy. I was skewered by the enemy. So let's check out the enemy. I can't get this to turn. He goes right up and shoots him right in the face. Oh, that's great. Where's all the enemy troops? Look at those elite dragoons down there. Awesome. Man, there's not very many. I need to bump this up. So there's like 300 troops on 300 troops. Because a siege of 2,000 men is going to take forever at this rate. And so, my friends, I am knocked out and I am killed. And so I am going to say goodnight for the meantime. And I'm going to check and see how this stream went. From here in Legoland. Alrighty. Awesome. And so that was fun, and I hope the stream turned out good because, man, it sure looked good for me. And I love these emojis, these little chat images. Rock and roll, monkey with the heart, you can't go wrong. And so that was fun. I had a blast. But what I'm going to have to do is that was running super fast for me. And my graphics on my rig are amazing. And but again, I've had a lot of trouble streaming with Twitch for the last 3 weeks. The first week I was on Twitch, it was rock and rolling, high def, super fast. And since then, I've upgraded my stuff. And so it should be even better. But I'm going to check the stream, and I hope it came out good. And if it did, I'm going to continue this 1809 Napoleonic War single-player campaign with the Lego mod from Mountain Blade Warband. And it's awesome, and I'm having a blast. And we were just in that siege, and I got my ass handed to me twice. But I managed to level up twice during that siege. But I need to bump up the number of troops. If I can get that up to like 300 on 300 or 150 on 150, the siege won't take a week. So if you're somebody that stops in and checks out my stream, thanks for stopping in and checking out my stream. In the future, I'm hoping to run some charity streams for multiple sclerosis research, and that is what I deal with every day. So the downside is some folks are sick. The upside is we got video games to have a blast with and social networks like Twitch to interact with. So you guys have an awesome weekend ahead and a better day tomorrow than you had today. Have a good one, y'all.